And let's continue on exploring. I thought we were done with the prologue, but guess not. I wasn't gonna stop recording there anyway, so whatever. I'm recording at the till the end of chapter 1 today, because the Goomba Bros are just so awesome. I need to finish it. Yeah, like you couldn't tell the spring in the tree. And another badge, right? Or a sleepy sheep? Or not a hammer throw. I don't know why I thought it was sleepy sheep, but hammer throw. Let's keep pressing the wrong button. Badge. This badge is good, and I can't use it, so screw that. Hammer throw. This is what I was talking about before, where you can actually get enemies above the ground to throw hammers at them. Really helpful. Toad Town. I'm so glad you're okay. Yeah, everyone's going crazy. The princess is kidnapped again. Sure, why not? Let's go first meet our good old bro Luigi. I love this song. Go look up Mario's house in the soundtrack. It's awesome. And that was like a nice little awkward pause. I'm sure Goombari must have been creepy. Like this guy with the mustache was just staring at him for a couple seconds before he made a move. It's kind of creepy. But yeah, here's Mario's house. We never get to see it again until Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, and I think, yeah, and Super Paper Mario 2. And here you can check out some stats, like how many coins you've earned throughout the entire game, all the badges out of 80, the star pieces out of 160, how many battles, how many first strikes, and how many times they've hit us. You also get to check out other information like, well, I'm not going to spoil anything for first-time player. An inbox of people who you have helped in the past, sending you letters with a little bit of information, and then you can take a nap. Going to sleep will will raise your health to perfection again. But for now, bye Luigi. We'll probably be coming back here. Well, we will be coming back here sometime later on. Here is a nerd Toad. I really don't want to waste too much time here because we're going to be wasting time here later. That's just a standard house. I'm just going to tell you guys what it is because we'll definitely be exploring this place later on. That's a shop, so shut up. Alright. As you can tell, it's just a shop. You can just get different stuff. Let's get a mushroom or two. Let's get one of these that raises up, that helps up our flower points, like the mushroom helps out our health. Let's get a fire flower. The power block does the same thing, except that does 2, but the fire flower does 3, so I might as well get that. Sleepy sheep will probably put enemies to sleep, and that will scare them away off the battlefield. I don't really trust, I don't know, I don't like doing effects onto people, so I don't really like scaring people away. I don't like putting people to sleep, but that's just not my thing. I just go full-on offensive. Here's a bulletin board, which is kind of funny if you want to read it. And then this one's pretty cool, underground news. How naughty. Yeah, all gossip. This is Merlin's house. We'll be going there in a couple minutes. Post office. This is where we can see Parakarry, the guy who gave us the message. That's it. You're not going to tell me you delivered to my house? Fine. You forgot all about me. The bastard. Black Toad? What's that all about? Fine, you didn't have to all yell at me. Alright, let's just stop beating around the bush. We'll explore the rest of this town later. Let's just go through here so we can go to Shooting Star Summit. And these are all the remains of the castle being taken up. It's crazy. Yet again, all the villages except for a few toads got like all ran out of the place before it went crazy and it actually lifted into the air, which is very convenient. Now we could go up here first because that's where Shooting Star Summit is, but we're gonna go down here first. First off, this music, this whole soundtrack is something that I will always come back to as one of the best soundtracks ever. This soundtrack is so ambient. I love it. I thought there was a star. I guess they're up top. But let's just go in here right now. I'll probably come back here in a little bit. Here's a treasure chest. It's empty. That becomes huge use later, but I won't make mention of it now. Fortune telling. if you talk to her across this, you can pay her to show you. Sure, you're not going to pay you. You can show. She'll tell you about a near star piece, a near badge, or a near super block. Super blocks, when you find them, will upgrade your party members. Each party member can be upgraded 2 times, but you need to have a certain item to be able to upgrade them a second time. And by doing this, you'll give them 1 extra point of power and a new move. Really useful. Merlow basically was the person who you can swap badges for star points. The attack FX badges basically change your effects of the hammer, and attacking enemies would jump. Payoff, the more damage it takes, the more coins. I don't care. Keeps you from being hit by first strike. I can risk it. When enemies fail to attack Mario every once in a while, don't really need it. Protects Mario from poisonous, don't need it. Restores HP automatically, most likely won't need it. Peekaboo lets you always see the HP of an enemy, but I don't need that. I like the thrill of the chase of just being like, yeah, I think he's almost dead. The Zap Tap makes you, anyone who touches you, they will get like 1 damage off of them too, because you'll be shocking. The Heart Finder and Flower Finder will basically pop more hearts and flowers out of enemies. Decreases Mario's attack by 1, but restores HP, 1 HP a turn. That's kind of useful. After battle, Mario gets twice as many coins, saves 1 FP every single time you attack. It's pretty cool. And increases Mario's jump and hammer attacks by 1. But that's really expensive. That took a while. But so far, none of those badges seemed interested in except for attack up. Which I think you'll probably, by the time you get 25 shards, you might have that badge by now. I don't know. Alright, so now there's no more beating around the bush. Let's just attempt to get story, but let's also get this star. I'm not going to go out of my way every single time to find stars. Like, I never cared to getting every single one of them, because, yet again, the badges there aren't really worth it, in my opinion. Oh, okay, nothing here. But whenever I think I remember where one is, I'll go look for it. But later on, you'll get a ground pound type move, and there'll be certain areas on the floor where you ground pound, and you can have a star piece pop out. But you know, with 160 and about 30 of them being done by a minigame, there's a lot to explore for. But you'll see the minigame later on. And here are all the star spirits. Yes, Bowser stole the Star Rod. We saw the prologue, so I don't... They're basically telling you what the power of the star does, and how Bowser's like the most ignorant and horrible being on the planet. I'm not strong enough to fight Bowser. Bowser put in charge a big Goomba to attack me. How am I not strong enough? I'm smarter than him, obviously. Yeah, but they're already kind of dying because they can't talk. It's nice though that they all chipped in a couple words. There's two stars I don't like. First off, the one with the, like the little, you know, Nazi mustache. I don't like him. And the book nerd I don't really like. Now I think this is it. Is this it? Nope, Interlude. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I meant, but... Sniffle. I'll probably have to do some research to see when parts start cutting out, so I don't always be like, and we're done. Oh, wait, we're not. My dear princess, yay! Now these old interludes basically are I'm gonna leave the text for like a second so you guys can read it. But now after every single chapter, you get to play as Peach. And that's when you'll know, and that's when I'll know. When you start fading out, when you're done with Peach, that's gonna be starting a new chapter or going back into Mario. The prologue is actually kind of long, but I will do my research next time so I don't question you guys and act like an idiot constantly. But, yeah, after every single chapter you get to play as Peach. With Twink, a star kid. kind of annoys me. It would be cool to see him back too.